The fitness world has long told us to pick just one goal, strength, muscle, or power, and stick to it. You're told you can't chase all three at once or you'll end up mediocre at everything. This mindset is limiting and outdated. The truth? Strength, hypertrophy, and power are deeply interconnected. Modern science shows you can train for all three with smart programming. This is called hybrid training, structuring your workouts to stimulate multiple adaptations in the same week or even the same session. Getting stronger helps you build more muscle, and being more powerful boosts your strength. You don't have to choose between looking powerful and being powerful. You can build a physique that's muscular, strong, and athletic. In this video, we'll break down the science and show you how to train for all three goals at once. We'll cover the key training variables, reps, sets, rest, and how to use them. By the end, you'll know how to build your own hybrid program for all-around development. Before you can train for strength, hypertrophy, and power, you need to know what each one really means. Strength is your ability to produce maximal force. Think 1 rep max on a squat or deadlift. It's driven by neuromuscular adaptation. Your brain gets better at recruiting muscle fibers. Hypertrophy is muscle growth, making your muscles bigger by increasing fiber size. This happens when you create enough tension and volume in your training. Power is about producing force quickly. Force times velocity. It's what lets you jump high or sprint fast, and it targets your fast-twitch muscle fibers. Each quality needs a different training focus. Heavy loads for strength, moderate loads and volume for hypertrophy, and explosive, high-velocity movements for power. A hybrid program doesn't just mix these at random, it strategically combines them. For example, you might start a workout with a heavy lift for strength, then move to moderate rep work for muscle, and finish with explosive exercises for power. Understanding these differences is the key to effective hybrid training. With the right structure, you can develop all three qualities together. Let's see how the science supports this approach. Traditional advice says you need specific rep ranges for each goal. Low reps for strength, moderate for muscle, high for endurance. But research shows muscle growth is more about effort than a magic rep range. As long as you train close to failure, both heavy and light loads can build muscle. The key is mechanical tension, either from heavy weights or from fatigue with lighter weights. For strength though, specificity matters. You need to lift heavy, usually above 80% of your max, in the 1-6 rep range. That's how you build the neural adaptations for maximal force. For muscle growth, more weekly sets per muscle group, ideally 10 or more, leads to better results. Volume matters, but so does intensity. A hybrid program should include both heavy lifting for strength and enough total work for hypertrophy. The takeaway: train hard, use a variety of rep ranges, and make sure you're doing enough quality sets each week. This flexibility is what makes hybrid training so effective. Rest periods between sets are more important than most people realize. Old advice said short rests for muscle, long rests for strength, but studies show longer rests, 2 to 3 minutes, actually lead to more muscle and strength gains. Longer rests let you recover and lift heavier, increasing total volume and mechanical tension. Short rests can still be useful for isolation exercises or when you're short on time. For main compound lifts, always take longer rests. 3 to 5 minutes for heavy sets, 2 to 3 minutes for moderate sets. For high rep or isolation work, 60 to 90 seconds is fine. Match your rest to your goal, longer for strength, moderate for muscle, shorter for pump work. This simple tweak can dramatically improve your results. Don't rush, rest with purpose. Now let's design a practical hybrid workout. Start each session with a power exercise like box jumps or kettlebell swings for 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 reps, focusing on speed. Next, move to your main strength lift, squat, bench, or deadlift, for 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 6 reps with long rests. After strength, shift to hypertrophy work. Accessory lifts for 8 to 20 reps, 2 to 4 sets each. Rest 90 seconds to 2 minutes between these sets. This structure, power, then strength, then muscle, hits all three goals in one session. Another method is daily undulating periodization. Train the same lift multiple times a week, but focus on a different quality each day: strength, muscle, or power. Both approaches let you practice key lifts often and provide a varied stimulus. The key is to organize your workout so you're fresh for the most demanding exercises. With this blueprint, you can build strength, size, and explosiveness together. Let's look at how to organize your week. Your weekly split matters for results and recovery. The full body split, training every muscle group 3 times a week, is efficient and great for hybrid goals. It lets you practice main lifts often and get enough volume for muscle growth. The push/pull/leg split is another solid option. Focus on push, pull, and leg muscles on separate days. You can run it 3 or 6 days a week, depending on your experience. The upper-lower split is a balanced choice. Upper body one day, lower the next, usually 4 days a week. Each split lets you include power, strength, and hypertrophy work in every session. Try different splits and see what fits your schedule and recovery best. Track your progress, and adjust as needed. The best split is the one you can stick to consistently. Embrace the hybrid approach, and you'll build a body that's strong, muscular, and powerful. Now, it's your turn to put it all together and start training smarter. Like if you liked the video, subscribe and comment. See you in the next video.